YouTube might be broken. Oh, no, there we go. We're back. Cool. But does it have... Yeah, okay. Game title. Oh, you gotta redo all the fucking settings. Exactly. But to be fair, I'd eat the whole pack in one go. They look appetizing. This is the problem, is that, like, obviously you shouldn't keep eating them because they'll fuck up your stomach if you keep eating them. But they're just sweets. They're just sweets. So yeah, Tums. I can see why your friend would call them snacks, but that is also hilarious about Blade.
Then you met Blythe, did you? Wonderful. I'm glad I pointed you in his direction. He's boorish.
They knew what they were doing, yeah.
Couldn't find his nose.
We keep selling more and more of these Tums. People are just getting through them like it's nothing.
I think the two of you are sure to find the best in one another.
Do you have anything interesting? No, nothing's changed with your... Hey guys, I'm just going to be right back. I just need to tell Sizu that she should probably... Because it's her turn to do dinner today. But we're going to be talking to my parents soon. After stream. So I'm going to tell her that she needs to start cooking dinner because she's busy watching YouTube. I'll be back a second. Ooh. There you go. There's woman's job. I was gonna say, there you go. There's your man going and telling woman to get into the kitchen. There you go. Not problematic at all. Wow, what a good husband. We white man makes his wife cook. We take it in turns. We had this problem where she could only cook very, very Japanese home cooking. And I am incredibly white, so I can't eat that kind of cooking. The flavors are just like I just can't. I just can't. So when we first met, for like the longest time, I did all the cooking because she's fine with Western food because Western food's really normal in Japan. You get it everywhere. So she was fine with that, and she'd lived in the UK, so she liked British food. So for a very long time, I did all the cooking, and then she wanted to help out, so I showed her how to do certain stuff. Who's a better cook? Controversial statement. I think I am better. In general, she can cook Japanese food infinitely better than me. She's much better at those things that I've never touched. I don't know how to do them. Well, I almost dropped my dumbbell on my toes because of how funny you are, Robin. Almost. I almost got you. The fuck do you mean you can't handle spices? Stop proving every stereotype right. It's not because they're spicy, it's because the reason I can't handle it is because I'm actually okay with curry. I like curry. I can't handle super spicy curry, but I'm okay with it. But I'm okay with curry in general. I really like it. The thing I can't do with Japanese food is there's a lot of like dashi. There's a lot of very Japan specific flavors, like miso and dashi and stuff, which I am not a fan of. And they tend to make a lot of like soft, almost like, I don't want to say slimy, but almost kind of like slimy stuff. You make it sound like she's eating squid or something. I mean, she like octopus is like pretty common, right? You can just buy octopus, and that's pretty common in the cooking. So Like, there's just a lot of flavors that I am not used to that are just so. Yeah, I just can't eat. You mean like natto? Yeah, I can't eat natto, for example. Um, what was the other thing? Birdhouse Gaming drinking game. Do one push up every time Robin says like. You'll be fucking dead by the end of the stream. Okay, so what did I want to do? I wanted to decide what we do next, because what do you guys think we should do? Because now we have two options. We've basically cleared out most of the optional stuff here at the start. So we can either go to the castle, or, which is where the first boss is, or we can go underground. Castle or underground? What do you think? Because I kind of want to do the underground stuff, but it's a whole area, basically. So that'll be a whole other... That'll be like a whole thing. Underground, kill Margit first try. How do I make a vote? How do we vote? There's not even enough people to vote. Can you do pot? It's like there's like a way to do it, right? There's like a slash poll kind of thing. It's so difficult to use Twitch. I'm so old. Poll. Do I just do like slash poll? You can write space poll and enter. Okay, that did something, but OBS doesn't know how to deal with that. Okay. Let's see if the website knows how to deal with it. Maybe I have to do it on the stream manager. Oh no, but then I'll see how many people are watching and I'll get sensitive. Oh, you can like add a quick action for it as well and stuff, right? You can do like slash space. You have to write in chat. Slash space. Poll! There you go. Maybe you need to be affiliate to do it. As crazy as that sounds. You need to be affiliate to do loads of stuff. Twitch, Paul. Now we're just learning, guys. Now we're just learning how to do stuff. That would be insane. It wouldn't surprise me though. How to voting in polls, how to use polls, creating polls. Yeah, I think you need to be affiliate because I can't do it from my dashboard. I have like basically no controls on my dashboard. I have very little. The chat history, yeah, like I have like nothing. Manage goals. Do we have a goal? 50 followers. Make a follower goal. Oh my god, we have a follower goal now. That's cool. I'm just finding this shit out. All right, we're doing it like Parliament then. Jeffrey Bezos deserves his loss in stocks. How close are we to affiliate? We need 8 more follows. Everyone who wants to do the boss say aye. That's crazy. You really can't. What is it? What does that even look like on my? How many people are watching? 5. We have 5 viewers. That's crazy. I'm so happy with 5. I'm glad that I'm the kind of person that's happy with 5. I'm glad that's who I am. Okay. I. Should we go? Ah! I can hear myself. Should we go? Okay, we're gonna go do the boss. Oh, yeah, we have like a goals thing now on the channel. That's neat. Okay. Imagine having 5 friends, said Robin. Well, I don't have 5 friends. I got 4 friends and then myself on my phone. So, you know, it's not that good. I do think it's kind of crazy that, like, I could set up the stream on this computer. I could set up the stream on this computer on my iPad and on Scissors' computer, stuff like that, just to get higher on the Twitch rankings. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd do that, but like, just to get, because it's the whole getting the god spot thing, right? You need to be higher up, or people won't see ya. It's the challenge of it's the snowball effect, right? It's like you need to have enough people watching so that you can kind of like snowball into more people seeing you, then more people watching, and then like. Although I do enjoy this when it's just you guys hanging out as well. Oh wait, this is like the death route. This is where you go and like you get absolutely wrecked. Is there like another way around? I swear there's like another way around. Okay. Or are we're just gonna go around through the front door. We're just gonna go straight through the front door. He's like, oi! Oi, you there. You're not allowed in there. There we go, Side of Grace. Make 75 alt accounts, open accounts in different browsers on different PCs, join your own streams, send yourself bits, give yourself high train level 10, profit. Exactly. You gotta really dedicate yourself to being a big streamer, financially. I wouldn't chat on a big stream. Yeah, like sometimes it's really difficult, right? Because like I like what we've got going on now. At the same time, there's part of me which thinks it would be cool to have a big stream, and that would be fun in its own way. But it's like you can't have both, right? Is this where you're like... Oh no, you're not. Okay. There's like a woman here, right, that you're supposed to fight with. We need 200 lurkers. Yeah, we need to be one of those... I saw this stream once. It was an Apex Legends stream, and it was the full top half of a titty VTuber, and it was just her playing Apex, and there were 300 people watching, no one talking in chat, no one talking at all, but 300 people watching. Okay, back was looking at clips I have. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the clips. Once Robin becomes a streamer, I'll just Discord call him. Yeah. I'll just create a separate Discord for us to hang out in. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was crazy just seeing like, oh, this is the biggest indie person streaming Apex right now. Let's see what's going on in their channel. And I went in and it was like no one talking and just VTuber titties. And I was like, okay, I get why we're here, but yeah. Yeah, I was dying. Don't do that. That's not very sensible. Oh, whoa. I joined that stream just to say, did it clap when you fell from heaven? You'd probably get banned so fast. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. Isn't the real boss, right? Like this is the... This is the like, ooh, it's like a little bit of boss before you get to the main version, right? I think.
In search of the Elden Ring.
Or is this just a boss? I forget.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Is this Margit? Is this Margit or is Margit the is this Margit? Or is Margit the one at the end? How could they chat, Robin? They were busy. Too busy getting off to the sexy Apex streamer. Oh, this is Margit. This is I didn't equip the item. Oh. Oh. So wait, do I just use? Oh, snap. Oh, it just does that. That's sick. Oh shit, you can just keep using it? Oh, but he's immune to it now. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. Oh, wondrous. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Cool. That's my opener on Tinder. I mean, if it's working for you, bro. The one at the end is Godfrey. Ah, yeah, it's Godfrey. You're giving me Margaret PTSD. You was shackled and thrown down by his own mum. Rough. Did you see that? Did you see that French game everyone is talking about? No, which one? I have not. I've seen that there's like an Italian... Someone made like an Italian Dark Souls, which is apparently pretty good. Claire Obscure Exhibition 33. Oh, yeah, okay, I saw like a video of this. It's like turn-based or something, right? It's a rare turn-based thing in the modern era. Is it any good? It's not working for me, Lamar. Maybe rethink that chat up line, bro. Maybe, you know, give it some thought. You got time. Highly reviewed. Claire Obscure Exhibit. I thought it was like a quite an interesting name. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Oh yeah, it's rated pretty 4. Wow, there's a lot of people playing it on Steam. I didn't know it was French. As a British person, that means that I probably shouldn't play it. This game features depictions of violence, blood, and suicide, an imagery that some players may find disturbing. The game contains revealing outfits and light, stylistic, partial nudity. Nice. We like some stylistic partial nudity over here. Oh, it looks really pretty though. I'm just like looking at the trailer a little bit now. On their quest to destroy the paintress so that she can never paint. Oh, not paintress, paintress. So that she can never paint death again. Explore a world. Oh my god, people are getting Thanos snapped. That's crazy. Explore a world of wonders inspired by Belle Epoque France and battle unique enemies in this turn-based RPG with real-time mechanics. I don't... You know what? Like, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking, like, do I want to play an actual... Because I like RPGs, but I'm like, do I want to play an actual RPG on stream? Because they can be very text-based.
Come over here, would you?
Hello.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
My friend played the game, then he played it, and then bought it on Steam, and he doesn't like turn-based combat. Must be good then. Because I know turn-based combat can be a pretty hard sell. In the modern era, anyway. We used to love turn-based combat back in the day. Yeah, I'm going to start my treadmill again. It stopped a while ago.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like.
The parry and dodge is QTE is all? Oh, okay. Because, like, I don't know if a very... what sounds like a very story-based game would go well with our streams. Or, like, my streams. For the simple reason that we chat a lot. I feel like that's a big part of what we do here. You know? And I'm kind of like... I don't know if you guys just want me listening to dialogue constantly. I don't know how interesting that would be. Because I was thinking of playing... the other game I was thinking of playing was Wukong, actually. I was thinking that might be a similar one to this that would be quite fun to play. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus, he's wrecking me. Oh, I can one-shot him. Okay, cool. Pretty neat. Ah, that game. Yeah. Because it's supposed to be really, really good. And I like Souls-likes. Because I'm thinking, like, obviously Elden Ring's gonna last a while, but I'm also at the same time thinking, okay, what do we do? What to do after Elden Ring, you know? I'll probably play the new... I'll probably play the DLC and then the new FromSoft game that's coming out. Was well received? Is it more of a boss rush? I think so. It's not nearly as long as Elden Ring, from what I remember hearing about it. What is it? Like I think it's only like maybe a 10-hour. Wukong time to beat. Oh, it's 40-hour main campaign, 48 hours with sides. So if you do all this, so it's still a 50-hour long game. It's not quite a boss rush. Although I do think it doesn't have quite as much exploration as like Elden Ring would, for example. But hey, you shut the fuck up. Ah! Ah, fuck you. I get hit way too much by ordinary mobs. Way too much. But yeah. Shall we crack out the time filler topics? Today's time filler topics that I had was, one of them was just, what have I written down? Kids feeling wigs. I went to, it's a bit of a weird one. I went to the supermarket today and they have a wig store there. And there were just these kids that were in like elementary school, like feeling the wigs. Because like wigs are like a big thing here. Ooh, hook claws. Wigs are a big thing here for older women. Looking young is super, super mega important. And they have like, they have like every, it feels like every shopping mall has a wig store. And there were just these kids like feeling the wigs, and I was like, are they okay to, is that allowed? What if they dirty the wigs? I hope Borderlands 4 is good. If, you know what, like I played a bit of Borderlands 3 with a friend, with some friends, and Borderlands, you know, like, despite the fact that people say it's like a great multiplayer game, I really want to play a Borderlands game by myself, if I'm being completely honest. Because I was actually really enjoying the story, but it was so chaotic playing it with friends that I couldn't stop to read the story or do the side quests. And it bummed me out. So, well, I mean, fingers crossed for Borderlands 4. Because I had a good experience with 3, so I might play 4 if it comes out. Give it a try. What about those egg prices, folks? They haven't gone up anymore in the past couple of years in Japan. They just went up that one time, so they're not too bad. I hate cutscenes now, not gonna lie. I always feel awkward on stream when cutscenes happen. I'm always kind of like, am I supposed to talk through this or not? Oh no! Are you locked in here with me, or am I locked in here with you? God damn. I remember dying to him so much when I had the hook claws the first time round. Wowza. We are, yeah. We're painfully overleveled for this. You're supposed to react like you're in the cutscene. I'm like, oh my god. It's Margit. The Fallowed. Whatever are we going to do, chat? Chat, can you still hear me? Send aid. Enhances guard counters. You could play the Tina's Wonderland one. Tina's Wonderland. Is that a Borderlands? Is that like a spin-off? Because I heard one of them wasn't that well received. Maybe a newer one or not. I'm not sure. 2 still so far is the best story. I've heard that from multiple people, Sappy. That is what I hear a lot. That 2 is the one to play for story. I love the voice acting. I know that some people have mixed things to say about the Borderlands voice acting, but I really liked it in 3 at least. It's the only one I've played. I just liked how wacky the whole thing was. It's just so silly. It's just such a silly type of humor. fantasy Borderlands. Oh, that does sound cool. Hang on, let me just quickly look this up. Tina's Wonderland. Tina's Wonderland. Oh, this does look kind of cool, actually. This reminds me of like N64 games, like or like PS2 games. It feels like a good kind of retro. That looks cool. What are the ratings like for it? It's not rated that well. Mixed. Recent reviews mixed. Why are they mixed? Why are the reviews for you mixed? They recently changed the terms of service on all their Borderland games. Ah, okay, so people aren't happy with terms of service changes. Ah, okay. So people are basically saying you shouldn't play Take-Two's games because they did some weird stuff with the terms of service. So that they have a load of your info. Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, later, Tuss. Sorry. You have a good day, man. At the gym, presumably? Oof, yeah. Posh. I always feel a bit I'm like a bit I haven't sailed the seventh seas in a very, very long time, funnily enough. Just cause Steam is good, basically. I've just not felt the need to. And I have money that I didn't used to have as a poor student. But what's that over there? That I definitely cannot jump to. And I'm not even gonna try. But I guess it can get you out of agreeing to dodgy terms of service if you're not even on their radar. Oh, what? Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. There goes one of my flasks. You can always pirate out of spite, yeah. I do, like, cause I work in manga, right? So I have very, well, I have a certain opinion about piracy. I'm very sort of like, I, because I've seen the side of it where like, margins can be very thin, and sometimes you're like, we really need people to buy this if they want us to keep making this. But I do think that if companies are doing shitty practices, like genuinely shitty practices, not just like, I don't want to pay money for this. Like, I think when they're doing genuinely shitty stuff, it's kind of like, well, what do they expect kind of thing. Only time I do is when something is streamed on High Dive. What is High Dive? This is not something I've heard about before. Is that something I jump to? Can I jump to that? Ooh, I can jump to it. And I can't go through it though. Okay. Okay, so you're not supposed to go through there. What is High Dive? Let me have a look. Let me look this up. High Dive. Oh, I've never heard of this. An anime streaming platform. What? I never even heard of this. What is this for? Isn't everything just on Crunchyroll or Netflix? I am also really not a big fan of this whole like a billion different streaming services. Like competition is good, but like there's also kind of like a limit to it, especially for these kinds of like this whole monthly service thing, you know. Oh, shocking. Anime. Oshinoko is only on there. Dude, yeah. Like I kind of sympathize with the I do sympathize with the like I'm gonna pay for this much, but now you're taking the piss. Like I sympathize with that way of thinking. Um what I generally say to people is like if you have a limited amount of money to spend, especially when it comes to like anime, manga and stuff like that, um because I think we need to like people like me in the industry need to accept the fact that people are going to consume the content either way. There is a community about it, and it is like important being part of that community that you consume certain content and things. It's like it's a social thing, right? So we need to accept that. So it needs to be like, well, people only have so much money. What do they spend that on? And I encourage people to spend their money on releases by smaller and like medium-sized publishers and stuff like that because they tend to be the ones that are working with much thinner margins than bigger publishers with the very big like I know a lot of people like collecting like shonen manga for example, but like to some extent they're kind of fine. Like One Piece kind of doesn't need your money as much as I understand the desire to collect, you know. Whereas, you know, there's a lot of other manga that people are reading that it's like these guys actually need, you know, these guys need you to keep buying because otherwise they're not going to make more of this. Woo. Can you buy anime individually? Yeah, that's the thing. That's not really a thing either. There just isn't a market for it. You can buy Blu-rays, but they're expensive. That's like its own issue, right? Specifically ones Robin worked on. I haven't worked on. Actually, I have. I technically checked the subtitles for some for some hentai anime while I worked in house. Um, so technically, and actually the websites that is on, you can buy. So if you're ever interested in buying some hentai that I worked on, that is available. Um, and you know, if you're interested in consuming any BL or TL that I've worked on, I can give you recommendations. There's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of people don't take adult content very seriously, but there's a lot of good stuff out there. That even if it was not marketed for me, I'm like, yeah, no, this is nice. Oh, you have to watch The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity next season. Are you gonna force me to watch anime again? The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I'm in this awkward spot where like watching stuff with English subs feels weird because I can understand the Japanese well enough that it like fucks with my head to have both languages on screen. Um, but if I watch stuff in Japanese, sometimes my vocabulary isn't quite enough to completely understand what's going on. And that's kind of one of the reasons I haven't been watching as much anime. It's this weird like I'm in this weird limbo with like what language do I watch this in? Oh, I've heard about this, Sappy. This is supposed to be really good. And it's a romance. I think. Is it a romance? I feel like it's a romance. It looks like it is. I fucking love romance series. They're great. Oh my god, and it's an Ojou-sama and the delinquent. Great. Yeah, we can watch that. We can watch that. Is it gay? It's not gay. Wow, hentai has better practices than mainstream. Yeah, it's not a. Actually, did I work on any? Hang on, did I work on any BL? There was a BL anime. Was there a BL anime? What's the? But yeah, it's fun. Funnily enough, it's actually easier to digitally buy adult content, I think, than it is to buy regular manga and anime, like individually. It's all on subscription services. Anime. Did I work on any of these? Nah, I didn't work on them. I didn't work on these. That's annoying. Oh well. They're also uncensored, which is cool. We're getting more Robin lore. You need to make a wiki page for me, guys. I think I had some good ones that came out. Fuck them then. There are actually some. There's more anime than there ever has been, to be fair. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't really follow. I don't really follow the mainstream stuff, funnily enough, because I'm not involved in all that. Really, I tend to be involved in the medium to small publisher level stuff. So that's what I tend to know more about. Either Robin worked on them or they're shit. Exactly. I'm putting out quality content here. A couple of the TL series, like the women's romance series that I worked on recently, are getting raving reviews. And I am so pleased because obviously they're good series anyway. And so I don't take, I take a small portion of the credit. They're just good series anyway. But I was really pleased with the translations I did for them and like how fun a translation is a big part of whether people enjoy it or not. And like keep reading and leave reviews. So I was like, and they had like 50 reviews and like 500 people or something had rated them. It was like 4.9 out of 10. And I was like, yes, like again, like good series anyway, but I'm good at my job. Woo. It was very satisfying. It's very satisfying when something you worked on is successful. Would we find your name in the credits? No. This is what sucks. Uh, a majority of medium to small publisher content does not credit translators and proofreaders and stuff. They've never set a standard for it, and so they just don't. And it's kind of annoying because it means that I actually have a huge portfolio of manga I've worked on that I am not credited for. So it makes it hard for me to apply to the bigger publishers because I don't have a portfolio that I can show them and prove that I worked on those things. I could tell them what I worked on. Um, but yeah, my name's not in the credits, so you know. But I mean, this is partly why I'm doing this business with Suzu, and we're doing our own manga localization business because that's going to be easier to sort of get consistent work with than me getting work at big publishers. Because big publishers aren't actually very consistent with what work they do anyway. Manga industries, I I could talk for a while about if people were interested. I could talk for a while about the manga industry and how it's a little bit messy. A little bit there's yeah. Obviously without giving, uh giving out information that shouldn't be given out, but like it's a very I don't know. Robin holding back a rant. Yeah, it's I like what I do, but like the industry itself and the American side of the industry is very strange. It's a miracle that it's running, I think, as well as it is, to be honest. But it is running. Maybe it's a fairly new industry, right? So maybe it'll improve in future. But then there's some stuff. It's like it's complicated. But anyway, I need to be heading off now because dinner will be ready soon. And what else? I'm calling my parents, so I've got to chat with them. There will be no stream tomorrow as we're going into the city. We're going into Umeda because we've got some fertility clinic stuff, some adult stuff that we need to deal with. Without saying too much. So that'll be what we're doing. But then on Wednesday, I think I'll be back. So if any of y'all around on Wednesday, I might see you then. But in the meantime, you take care. And thanks for coming. It was cool to hang out. I always like talking to you guys. And yeah, eat well and thank you for the stream. Thanks, Happy. You look after yourself as well. You too, Hampig. And see you soon. Bye bye.